I'd like to extend a huge welcome to our Minister Masiu, as well as our Chairman for Nicta, as well as the Nicta team that are here. I think during this time of disaster in the autonomous region of Bougainville, specifically at Mount Bagana, and now with the extension to also include the South Bougainville floods, it is indeed very timely now that we come together in this collaborative manner to ensure that specifically with the monitoring and seismic instrumentation that is required out at PIVA. PIVA is paramount to ensure that at least we can work on a recovery plan for our people back to their respective homes. So we're really looking forward to ensuring that the team works closely with you. You have also have your RVOs out there currently, so this collaboration between Nicta and the RVO team is indeed, the priority aspect response that we're having now for our people. From the onset, our ministers, Masiu as well as Chamanili, have been with us and the ABG, and internally we are the ABG family, and their leadership and all of our leaders have ensured that in regards to the operational cell as well as the strategic cell, we have been really governed by their foresight and their leadership to ensure that we've been able to at least stabilize on the ground the current care centers at PIVA and at the Wakunai care centers. This is really the next phase now, and this much needed assistance and the work that we will all be doing is pivotal, again, in regards to our recovery for our people. And we look forward to you engaging with our people on the ground as well, and that whatever you are doing for us is indeed, to ensure that we are having those respective reports and the data through science to ensure that we're able to make the correct decisions in terms of our response. So with that, we thank you very much for this needed support and your engagement with us, and God bless us all during this time.
Thank you very much, Controller, for the kind welcome that you have given us, especially the Nicta team, under the leadership and watchful eyes of the Nicta Board Chairman, Mr. Noel Mobiha, who is leading the team, and of course we have some very experienced engineers from Nicta. Yeah, so we have Anthony is coming all the way from Mount Hagen. He's the regional Nicta person in the Highlands region. And of course we have Mr. Polme, who is a very senior person, plus who else is here with us? Warren Suti. And of course we have our young engineers who are coming in to experience some of the work that Nicta does out in the field. We are blessed with a blend of experience and up-and-coming engineers in our team. As Minister responsible for Nicta under the ICT Ministry, I'm very happy to present my team here. And of course, as we all know, the disaster that has happened in Bougainville, especially in my part of the electorate of Torokina, the Mount Bagana eruption, and of course we've had the heavy rains and strong winds and rising sea level, of course, flooding, and all that has happened within the last few months. I think the rains and the strong winds have been happening for the last 4 months, and it has really destroyed the food gardens and of course livelihood of the people, maybe domestic animals as well, and that is a very huge disaster that we are faced with in the South Bougainville area. So compounded with the volcano, just makes it even much bigger, the scale. But I want to pay tribute to Esther and the team, ABG administration, for continuing this tremendous work that you are doing from day one, and then of course at the same time thank the donors, government and the people of Australia, the people and government of New Zealand, and the people and government of the United States of America for coming in, and all other IOM as well, other NGO groups and other donors that have shown that gesture in making sure that our people taken care of at this time when disaster is striking us. Of course, the people of East New Britain and the people of, I want to especially thank Dr. Kobe Bomareo and his TYCRC DDA board for approving their barge also to bring some food supplies right now. Some are actually appealing, making appeals, and people are donating clothes, food stuff, and other stuff that I know of. So it's not a small operation as that you have here. It's huge, and I know that in a way I'm coming with my team at this point. It's I would have really wanted this team to be here, as soon as possible, but we needed to prepare ourselves, and we are here now. The fact of the matter is we are here on the ground now, and we come with some equipments which we'll be handing over to you today. Firstly, it's the 5 Imasat satellite phones. These are the 5 satellite phones that you can utilize. Your team, you can utilize. Some of the areas that we are operating from are not connected to digital or Vodafone or telecom. So you may need these equipments. We also bring with us 3 BAGANA satellite terminals to give internet access, and these BAGANA satellite terminals that we will be given will be operated only by operated by end of the week. We're trying to assist move an RVO who are also already on the ground. We get the data with RVO and then transfer that back to East New Britain. We're trying to have that connection in place. What we really would like to do, and I know our team can achieve it, is to actually have real-time data being transmitted back to RVO from Torquina. And we are going to work very, very hard and strong to make sure that we achieve that. That's our challenge right now, and I want to appeal to all my young engineers who will be traveling down to Torquina to make sure that we achieve that before we leave Bougainville. That would be our challenge, and that would be something that you can also feel proud of when you actually have that communication taking place. Because right now we only have 1 tower in Torquina. The tower is quite short, and the signal from that tower is not reaching far. The radius is quite short, so we need something that can actually reach the Mount Bagana area, and that's where the RVO are actually putting up the equipments to monitor the volcano. So I know from experience in 1994, the Arob volcano observatory played a very big part in the Tabulbur and the Balkan volcanoes when they erupted in East New Britain province, and so I know that they will need to bring the data across real time. So this is our challenge, and we are looking at that. Of course, we also have 3 Starlink terminals to come. They'll be here shortly, and when they get here, we will actually do a trial and then have them operational very quickly. So this may I also inform you, controller, that all these equipments are on loan, and they are to be returned after 3 months of operation, because we are loaning on them. So we will be handing it to you for your use. So look after these equipments properly, and they will look after you as we try to get communication established between Torokina and the RVO. That's the aim that we have, and that's what we will try our best to do, and I know we can achieve it. At the same time, I just spoke to Digital now, just before coming up here, that the Vice President of Digital tells me that by tomorrow afternoon they should be reaching out back to me to inform us, because we may need the satellite to actually beam the signal from Torokina. And of course, because the equipments for the towers are not here in the country, they will be shipping towers from overseas, so that we can actually build a permanent tower up there somewhere next to the mountain. So we have digital coverage in that area. So that's something we are working on as well. But having said that, tomorrow my team from Buin is traveling here now. By tomorrow I should be handing you my 100,000 kina I made a commitment to help you in the office as you continue your work, your good work, and that is to the office. You know, I will also be organizing tomorrow for some relief supplies from here to Buin. My team is coming up, so that we will plan the relief supplies from here to Buin, CY, and Bana and Torokina. I'm hearing that there are people are complaining in Torokina that the food or the relief supplies being brought to Torokina, people are being told that it is only for the displaced people, not for the people who are affected by the heavy rains and the strong sea and the strong winds and all the flooding. So we will bring that food, so that I think at this point in time there's no need for people to argue as to who is going to benefit from which, because in no good time no good so all the time sharing one of kai or one of something and one kisim. So I'm just appealing to the leadership in Torokina to understand that everything that the government brings or donors bring is for everybody. So that's why I'm here actually. The other reason why I'm here, and I should organize there is some more supplies are also being purchased procured from Kokopo, from Tropicana, myself and regional member. There's been loaded on the I think the Navy ship now. It should be coming over to Buka, and those ones, when they come, you can take over, take charge of them. They're designated for South Bougainville, but you can take charge of that. Once the ones that I'll be doing here, we can allow it to go first, because people are now, when the rains have stopped, people are now looking for food, and of course medicine as well. We need to procure some medicine, because the aftermath of the heavy rains and flooding and all these things, there's going to be a lot of disease that we anticipate to encounter on the ground. So this is why we are here, and thank you for sparing Sunday for us, Sunday afternoon. I know you're busy, you have your time to rest, but we're disturbing you for just some hours, and then but work is work. We have to work, and the team will be here. The chairman and myself will be traveling back on Tuesday, whilst the team will be here. I hear that choppers are coming. Is it? You have some choppers coming? Yeah, okay, then you can help us to get down to Torokina as well, just for our technical people to work with the RVO officers and John Bosco and the team down there, and making sure that we find ways of getting real-time data across to RVO quickly. Thank you.
fish, fish.
Yes, yes. And that's where the headphone is. Headphone is here. No, headphone is here. So that's the headphone. Okay. What you do is when you want to turn on, you turn this one. You don't have to open this one. That's where the SIM card and battery is. Just leave it like that.
Yeah.
So you turn the power on.
We have to ensure that the antenna is always faced up. Huh?
Yes, yes. So when you turn it on, you just always turn it on. Put the antenna up like that. If you hold it like that, straight like that, if you want to turn it on, put it like that. So you must look in clear line of sight. Now I think it will have some issue with the...
Just make a one call, one plug one.
Yeah, we can just do a call. Some plug in number.
You can text too.
Yes, text. You can text to SMS, yeah.
Text,
you can SMS.
That's okay. It will hang around in the space and whenever
the reception picks up.
Yeah.
You want to make a call, this plus sign.
Yes. Volume 0 long time, the plus come up. 675 within PNG.
But it's programmed so like satellite phone. You just press 675 automatically the plus sign.
It's called. The network is okay. You see. Miri number belum.
You're ringing. Okay, I'm barring. Iya, dan saya na ito alon. Ringing lo tan lap.
It's called.
So engage rate, huh?
Yes, normal.
Normal.
I can give you the number now.
Straightforward.
Number may come up below.
And the number you can use on lap na yun. Nabla satellite phone can call him the satellite phone too.
Ano number below pa may text ka?
79.
Wait, just copy this lang. So it's the copy back.
All the time I said that and I face him up.
Yeah. On the right face.
Anyway, it depends. Signal come last I tell you must kind of you make sure the aerial
And
is.
this go through, yeah?
Yeah. Very good. Very
Yes.
efficient.
Yes.
Very efficient. Supply them by taking time.
Yes.
Supply. We have a few satellite phones.
Yeah.
May I just
The
one
best in
shot.
the industry.
One shot.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm going to again and try to find him signal and pick up.
Now it depends. It depends. Sometimes I'm not got signal, but I need to find him.
All you need is a clear area.
It's already registered. I'm just standing here. Bye. Sit now. Okay.
So, make sure some look at SIM card there. I want to problems come up. I'm not SIM good signal. So once all officer look at SIM card there, that means that they need to find a good signal.
Yeah.
They have to go to a mountain or.
Thank you through analysis na thank you New Dawn FM again long giving me this time long we can come na talk long some all big issues or some you calling finish. No, this time you may walk long at this unprecedented weather condition to disaster will come up inside long South Bougainville long this last few long all this heavy and we come up and mainly all big rain and we put down heavy close to some 4 moon something na time rain and we put down 4 moon non-stop you got all effects and we have come up or some long water by tide flooding by come up na to by cutting more roads or link na to by me time water me tide na me come up big play me sabe go along all kind road long em na me can bagarap more garden long all people na tam more display me bagarap good plow drinking water sources na plenty or animal you me or some more pig or dog or kakaruk na or kind something or some way mi sabe look out more all two biolikisim big la bagarap long anem display water me continuously mo lokam ino rain big pla rain tasole mi come up lo South Bougainville big pla wind too come up long same time na time windy come up and mini more sem and brookie more house and mi brookie more DIY na and mi brookie more banana or lisanablo garden na one more sem more sugarcane one me stablo garden and by only come up all by come up casualty belong on this kind natural weather condition where you be facing lo South Bougainville lo this time again antam molo displa o sem planti mani sabe torokina you mi looking displa volcano long Mount Bagana start lo pairap long number 7 day lo moon July go finish start lo pairap na mi pairap inap now today mo lo pairap yet mi long rausin mo big pla all ash na to igat plenty all activities you lo come up long lo displa time na igat sampla all sem all all effects long volcano mo come up to long display time. So display volcano time in Pairap, and we kira tinting now long national government lo Papua New Guinea, long movie come, but big plus something even come up lo display time and President long yumi long autonomous Bougainville government, Honorable Ismail Torama, and we've been writing one letter to long Prime Minister long yumi long Papua New Guinea, Honorable James Marape. Long ask him help him long all PNG Defence Force long come inside now only take part long humanitarian aid. Now display even come up even got one ceremony come up long buka where display landing craft them Cape Gloucester and we been come on them some soldiers or been come now only been carrying more first all relief supplies come. But immediately lo display time too you got all relief supplies where member of the EU yet, and we've been sending me also not Torokina. We've been loading triple helicopters long carrying more rice, one them sugar, one them all noodles, all containers, empty water containers, one time too long all canvas. Long go down long giving more people long Torokina where they've been displaced because of the volcano. Now they work long moving along Piva station long come up in Muslim care center. So all this was something even come up with this time yet. Once me blog concentrate long Torokina where you may look him help him come long Australia, New Zealand, US, only help him more, only carry more relief supplies come to now only put him long Torokina. You may look him to this rain, and long go big more, now long go strong more inside long South Bougainville. Now just very recently, I may look him now. Or water only tight come on top now, or brook him all get a garden, all get a place, go inside and bagarabim good through, all get all have more people is stop long em. Lord display me like talk or sem, natural disaster. I mean something we member blue when we start him, na member blue na solve him. Nature talk. I think plenty man who criticize Lord display time. I think only no save long one something nature, now one something human made. Or some now you long got some loud critics or some member in no staff or member in one ma. Member emisabe or some time big pla rain, big pla windy come up, na big pla time no good come up, you know now long you me walking one plus something urgently or some me pla fix him road or me pla some supply go inside or some relief supplies. No one condition emi no good pla, na emi dangerous. Na emina long pagarabim all one mock about me like make him because you me by no long come up long all hap like for instance suppose me like sim how much platan bail rice go long CY from Buin or from Arawa na kam sem long panguna na kam long bana na kam road emino straight road ibagarab all wara only tight wara sem pangara na tavira na honorable big pla wara sem only flooded. So in my heart, you can see more something or some long come up to see why hurry up at the first instance. The only way people look is long chopper we can go, but chopper too. And we got limit long time heavy rains now windy come up. Now time thunder Pairap now display. And we got risk long to stop. So the only way possible long me waiting rainy finish, tight water go down. Na mi can look him now one more damage come up the road na start lo fix him on road system lo yumi na mi like talk also me meet one time Australian High Commission long Port Moresby officer blongor na mi ama masol sem online long ATT P I think on sabe kolim on this line look out him on road only go down now like some scope long road the Bagarap, especially the road from Buin CY na Kamlong Bana district na Kamorsem. Long road emi start long Buin na Gorsem long Toy Manapu na Gorong Kiata. Emi stapan ni lo hand long national government. Na display Morsem yumiluk lo display happy bin Bagarap long Laluai where dekenai only contracting more long go now the fix him display hap so. Me believe some they can I walk lo display happy yet or no walk or one me no clear to mass but me by finding some update lo display road me come up way now but lo side long ATTP long side long Australian government me sabi look out him display road lo bana igong kisim sambla update long the contractor just this morning that only straight him all have come down on no bana district come long Tavira. Now all by look because he got scope come up finish na contract he go out. He got another contract probably next week by Australian government by Putin. Long engage him on more company again. Long continue to fix him more road. Now bring him more come long good condition. Long have long come on some long Banoni area. Na come on get along CY district na come on some. So all this every take him time because you mean not rushing one plus something so people di talk nothing na talk sing out sem ya or no sabe lo one plus something work lo come up sem ani plan the man good plan lo criticize ta so working no hard but we are doing all all the best that we can do or sem now yet you got me spending 200,000 kina long kisim relief supply long Tropicana long Kokopo. Now this plan by me Guantablo ship as me speak, me come up putting Guantablo ship finish, all by Kisimodi come long Buka, and then from Buka by disaster office lawyer by Kisim no working distribution. But once me start here lo Buka, me work long expect team lo me long office lo South Bougainville long Buin by only arrived today, whereby me plus sit down and me plus talk long make him sure that me plus find him some or relief supplies here lo Buka yet. Na bibla doktor wante kute pinis long hayarim chatarim boat long kute mi can carry more supplies go down long buin. So that's something that we are looking at. So tomorrow as soon as the wholesales lo buka open, bibla by start long kisim invoice long how much la tan rice bibla can put him long kute long karim come down long quickly na immediately. Bibla resupply or supply mi go long all people where only finding big pla heavy lo this time lo disaster mi come up. Narabla very important something where me delay me planning too. Na mi must display something me no bin ham mas longen. Emol reports come long on community government officers. Or community government officers emol first point of call long any disaster or anything that may happen inside no community blongol. Now officers only no come want them reports hurry up. Na time only no come long office blow me want them reports hurry up. Me black into sembai me black sim good report well or me black and behind him. Na mi can mi can react long na mi narlo supply more relief supplies area. So this plan want more narlo something come up sem making me play slow lo response from mi plan. I know it's not a good thing. I mean no good plan long mi play slow lo response. Anti man only expecting by me play working miracle. Long hurry up through by me plan can tanim quick na give him help him on this plan. But as your leader, be ready. Be ready na mi sabe or sem. When I'm helping by come. Because long osem now time road mi osem rainy finish na mi plan now sabe long one em happen mon road to big pla bagarap mi plan by concentrate lo fixing mon this pla past time na mi plan by concentrate too long one em all osem communities only kisim big pla bagarap bisa no this pla disaster where mi plan can bring more relief supplies go long haparia. And me like two long narplahan, me like two by me mas ready one time or marasin. Long go inside long on health centers. You go long on late post. You go long on some health centers. So that me ready long one them something by come up. Long behind long this blood disaster me come up because truly by got or man by pilim sick, he got plenty heavy by come up. Or some no torokina, me salim marasin go. Mi bla resap one time resupply more margin mo ligat lo torkina na mi like talk thank you long online mi bla walk one time mo sem Bougainville pharmacies only walk one time mi bla lo South Bougainville mi bla got contract one time more long only can supply more margin now react quickly na only salim samlo margin ko long Piva Health Center lo torkina long helping more sick man very or people time mo sim heavy lo side long or some diarrhea or long typhoid or one of kind sick or some respiratory sick or some short wind or something or some. So all in all, me believe or some we are doing well. We have done well so far. Now today, me hand him some communication equipments go long disaster office lo buka. Disaster office me receiving 5 satellite phones or satellite telephone and long all long use him long time only go out long where areas where got signal or Digicel or B-Mobile or Vodafone. And by only can use him on this mobile satellite phones, long only make him contact number long only at long office time on the staff long field na one map only like make him communication long and be like to call them this 5 satellite phones staff andi lo name lo Nicta. Nicta National Information Communication Telecommunication Authority regulator brimi sa lo country na staff andi lo ministry blomi long ICT na Nicta chairman yet board chairman Mr. Noel Mobiha emi come mitulawan tem come na team long all engineers or young engineer now all experienced engineers so di come long installing mon this machine long Torokina na bibla by work one time online long RVO Rabaul Volcanological Observatory long making sure that you got real-time reading long data long mountain and removal semanem, especially long seismic activity long mountain time only come up as it is when it is and be important long only reading long house Korea long Rabaul because that will give them the real information on when something will come up long this volcano. As we looking plant report come and we walk long housing plant smoke na something or same so only the reading will tell us stuff long west street. Something when we like to talk long and long this program long Yumi. Again, mi start long buka mi by organizing shipya one table supplies na go down long buin siway na bana na Torokina by mi make sure people blow mi black some relief supplies. Mi like talk thank you long national government and long prime minister ship long honorable James Marape long providing some funding come long buin or some buin office or long South Bougainville long this funding plantikan kan tok all people long make him long or people committee blow mi long make him one mi like about this people is house and mi no katom la save long on kain kapai go kamo something on symbol committee work long karimi go kama news lo mi but mi intend long find out na sim good true story long one something work long come up no tem some people they apply long on something na you got click money come up now the kisimo click something or same but again mi like to thank you long all get people where the staff strong no this time lo heavy we serve them with God all things are possible. I want them God tasol liminaw long come up good plus in down do mean sa no electric na or something by ron good tasol long this time so thank you lo harin blow you pla